It is tournament time and Final Four time for the Vinton County Vikings. On the girls' basketball side, we have Coach Rod Bentley with us, and we'll talk with him in just a moment about this trip to the Final Four right after this.
Archway of Opportunities is a scholarship program. It can include the crew members and it can include managers. The scholarship is $2,500 for crew members and it's $3,000 for managers. For my store alone, we've had $35,000 go out just in 1 year. And for all 7 of our stores, we had $66,000 in scholarship funds.
Coach, good to have you with us here today. And this is a big day for your kids, an opportunity to head to the Final Four, albeit not the Schottenstein Center. But hey, reaching the Final Four is the big key, isn't it?
Yeah, we had 3 straight years of being in the districts there, and without that success, and I think it sort of motivated us. And once we got that monkey off our back, so to speak, and got into the regionals, I just felt like the girls just they said it the other night that those games were less stressful than the district games. So so I feel like that all the negative stuff that happened to us in the districts kind of propelled us to the regionals and ultimately getting us to the Final Four.
In your battle with Tri-Valley, you started to pull away from them, and next thing you know, you're up by double figures, and maintaining that is part of the key to finding yourself on top at the end.
Yeah, that was a very good team, and early in the game, we didn't start out like we wanted to. We're a little nervous with the basketball, made some uncommon mistakes. But as the game got going on, we just felt like every time out, every possession, we're the better team. And we kept letting our lead grow and grow, and it felt great.
Having never been here before, try to explain what this is like for you and your girls. Certainly, you've got a lot of people tugging on your shirt tail saying, hey, remember me?
You're exactly right on that. It's tough. Girls are getting a lot of attention right now, wanting tickets. Everybody's painting out the game plan for us. And again, I told those girls, we're getting our own little bubble, so to speak, and we're playing for the people beside you in this locker room. And you have to find a way to shut the outside world down for a few days and just dial in on what we're saying in our game plan and playing for your sister here sitting next to you.
Take us into practice this week. I know we're still a few days away from jumping into the game action, and all the preparation you've done to this point. What do you do and what do you work on now as you approach the Final Four?
What we're doing is this. I believe in fundamentals, and I'm a better trainer than I am a basketball coach. And we're just working on training. We're getting better. We're working on our ball handling. We're working on our passing skills, our shooting skills, the ability to break press. All that stuff's going to come into play. So we're basically just going through like a fundamental workout, something that these kids did when they are 10 and 12 years old. And we'll put pieces of the game plan in, but then we'll go right back to our fundamentals and keep working on that. Obviously, we know we're playing a great team. They're a lot more athletic than us. So we have to make sure that we do everything fundamentally correct and just keep working on our skills, and then let's improve these things in the next couple of days.
And be mentally strong too, because when you get down to crunch time, let's say it's late in the fourth quarter and it's a tight game, every little mistake can be really blown up in some respects.
Oh yeah, the lights are going to be brighter in that gym. Every mistake's going to be out there. So, we're preparing for stressful situations. And again, I go back to that district, 3 times in a district where you get your heart jerked away from you. The girls heard so many stories. Hey, we're not good enough to get past the districts, but that made us tougher. That made us for this moment. And I got a lot of girls on this team that has played on some high-end AAU teams. We played with Division I players. We've been involved in that. So, we understand the moment. We understand where we're going. Hats off to these parents here in Vinton County. 4 years ago, we were traveling all the way to Newark High School. That's an hour and a half one way. And we'd go up there and we would play the Dublin Coffins, the Newarks, the Pickerington Centrals, the Sheridans, the top teams in the state, so to speak. And we prepared for this moment, 4 years ago. Unfortunately, we didn't get there earlier, but it's a path that these kids have dedicated themselves to, and I'm pretty darn proud of them.
And now you are one of those top teams in the state, and really metal strengthens metal, I guess, in that respect.
Yeah, I mean, we are. I mean, we've got some talented kids here. I feel like, we got 4 or 5 of them here that's scholarship type players, and they're going to, if wanted to, go to play at the next level. So, we challenge them to play against the best, and I'm not saying we are the best, but we're in the top 4 now, and I'm gonna let you know, like I've let every reporter know, everybody know, we're not going there for a moral victory. Just because we got there, we're not gonna say hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Our mindset is to go in there and win this thing, and we're gonna not back down an inch. We're gonna go after it, and we're gonna do everything physically, mentally possible to succeed on that goal.
One of the biggest challenges I've noticed for teams who reach the Final Four is if you make the final, it is a quick turnaround to take on yet another really competitive team. How have you prepared your girls for that?
Well, it's a hit miss thing. What we're doing is we are scouting the other 2 teams, and we are putting 75% of the team, 75% of the effort on the team that we feel like is going to win. But we still got to have a scouting report together, if we win this thing or when we win this thing. So, we're doing everything we can. We're gathering information. I've got a great staff. Coach Jones, one of the best varsity assistants, possible. Coach Bob Grillo does everything for me. And then Michaela Puckett, Coach Michaela played for me, 1,000-point scorer, district player of the year, and I love her to death. So, we're just doing everything we can to prepare for, not at the moment, but the next moment. And we know it's going to happen fast. So, we're ready for it. And again, it goes back to the AAU's tournament. And I was an AAU coach most of my life. All right. And, you play 4 or 5 games in a day against the best competition. Well, we have 6 or 7 kids that play AAU and are going to play this summer. So, we're normal. It's going to be stressful. We get it. But again, we're going down in the bubble. We're going to do our best. And I've reached out to some of the coaches too. J.R. Shoemake from Newark, a buddy of mine, been there. Doug Hale from Oak Hill. I talked to him a little bit about the things. So we're doing everything we can prepare. I'm friends with Dave Butcher. I've talked to him a little bit. So we understand where we are, and the moment's coming quick.
It helps to be a student of the game, and that'll help with the quick turnaround as well. But I like how you said we're just normal, but a lot of folks in the Southeast District will say, you're above normal.
Well, we're proud of where we are. In this gym here that we're sitting next to right now, in the last 4 years, we're 52-1. And that doesn't come easy. When you're from Southeastern Ohio, everybody we play plays bring their A game. And, we felt like we found a way to just compete and understand that, we are proud of who we are, but, we're humble. We know that we got to outwork everybody. I don't have great size on this basketball team. I don't have superior strength, but what we do have is a dedication to skill set and a proper mindset to get better each day in practice. And I think that's where, we're finding some of our success.
I've admired watching you on the sideline with the kids. It's been a lot of fun to watch you. Great to see you in the Final Four. And doggone it, in 2021, be the beast in the Southeast and say we're here to play.
Yeah, we're, again, the 2021 has been a crazy year. 2000, it's just been nuts. But, we're going to do everything we can in this tournament to continue to keep preparing. And it's been a fun, emotional, just a type of season. They're early in the season, our first 3 or 4 games was canceled or postponed. And in the summer, we didn't get to do what we usually do. We didn't get to travel and go play other schools. But again, having such a quality program team that I got here, our open gyms were pretty special. They, we split them up and we let them play 5-on-5, and we had some really good competitive open gyms.
Well, we're hoping for a big parade down Route 50 there in Vinton County, and everybody be celebrating you guys no matter what happens. But bring the big hardware home, and everybody be happy with you.
Yep, we appreciate it. The parade is special, the town is special, You know, 12 o'clock at night, you got people standing in the middle of town cheering these girls on. It's you know, a lot of people talk about the Hoosiers movie. And I think that somehow we're living that. You know, we did watch that movie on the way down to the regionals, and you know, so it's a lot of fun, and you know, we're going to take it one practice at a time, one day at a time, and obviously one quarter and half and game at a time. So we'll get there, little steps for our success, and that's what we're headed to.
Congratulations to you, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you come home this weekend. Good luck
All
to you.
right, thank you for having us. Appreciate it. Go Vikes.